Hey everybody, Rob Orgel, PCCs, pistol caliber carbines. Why are they so much fun to suppress? Well, here's my experience and why I love putting a suppressor on a PCC. First off, not only is a PCC fun because they make obviously a little bit of savings in your ammo budget because you're looking at 20 cents a bullet instead of 50 cents a bullet going from 5.56 to 9mm, but it allows you to open the door to pistol caliber matches and pistol matches. So in certain places where you might live here in Phoenix, Arizona, there is pistol matches just about every night of the weekend. So if you want to bring your MP5 or your PCC or submachine gun, you can attend all of these different pistol matches and just put yourself in that PCC or sub gun class. This allows you to participate and get essentially carbine training out of a pistol match. So opening the door to that, now add your suppressor onto that and you reduce your signature down so little. And 9mm suppresses so much easier than a 5.56. Let's break that down. Back pressure. Back pressure on your 5.56 because it's gas operated. You've got gas rotating through your system. You increase that gas to your face and to that system. You move into a blowback system or a roller bolt system, that gas is affected, but not near as greatly as affected as compared to a 5.56 gas or piston operated system. Now, if you're concerned about that gas, there are tons of ways to mitigate gas on a PCC, but do know that B&T just released a really cool line of suppressors. I talk about B&T a lot. I think they're about to change this industry quite a bit. I don't work for them. They don't give me money, but I'm very interested in what they're doing. So I'm making friends over there and trying to get hands-on their cool stuff as fast as possible. And two of those items are going to be a 3-lug quick attach suppressor. I already have one, but this is a modular version, so you can change the size and change the end cap to be regular pressure or reduced back pressure in trade for sound quality. They also have one for the MP5 SD system. Now, you already see somewhere behind me, MP5 SD. This was designed by Ronin Arms, formerly D3 LLC. I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison with their suppressor as compared to the B&T suppressor in all 6 of its configurations because it has the short, the medium, the long, the low back pressure standard, so on and so forth. So that's going to be a really interesting test. But this thing has been a blast to shoot because it is such a small signature, and because of that suppressor, it makes it super low recoil. Okay, shooting at night. When you shoot at night, even if you have a suppressor on your AR-15, especially if you run the shorter type ones, there's still a muzzle flash. It still affects your night vision. When you use a PCC at night, there's almost no signature at all, almost no muzzle flash. So if you're into training a whole bunch, this cuts down on how much gas is in your face. This cuts down on that signature of your buddies and when you're shooting at targets alongside them. So PCCs are an absolute blast to train with at night, especially when they're suppressed. Next, you've heard me mention this in other videos. I don't really like shooting full auto on my AR-15 M16 variants because it's just so much gas in the face. Even with mitigation, it's so much gas. PCCs, when you shoot them full auto, really it's not a ton more gas in the face. So it's very, I don't know, it's easier to deal with. Let's keep it that way because definitely there is gas in the face, but by a long shot, it is so much better than a standard AR-15. Next, and maybe one of my favorite ones is filling mags. Filling an AR-15 mags, unless you're stripper clips with a speed loader, even with those, is kind of slow. PCCs, if you're doing an MP5 or the B&T style magazines, ETS makes a speed loader that you can scoop up ammunition off your bullet tray and just, I absolutely love that. Pistol shooting is no fun because it's filling mags. AR-15, unless you're a speed loader guy, fill in mags. But when you're a PCC with one of those 2 flavors of magazines, with that ETS loaders, you really can spend more time shooting and less time loading. So that just makes me want to shoot more. Finally, cleaning. If I'm shooting my AR-15 suppressed, it gets dirty fast. It requires more maintenance because I'm shooting it suppressed. Even if I mitigate that amount, that gas come back, it'll help, but it still will require more frequent cleaning. On a PCC, most of my PCCs, I'll be honest with you, and people are going to get real mad at me when I say this, I hardly ever clean them, especially my MP5s. They just keep running. As long as you take care of that extractor spring, they just keep on running. So because I don't have to clean it as often, because it's easier to load, because it's lower signature, less gas in the face, it just makes it so much more fun of a platform to run suppressed. So here's some of the top reasons why I like running my PCC suppressed and why I think unlocking that code really brightens your day and has a lot more fun on your range ops, your night ops, your training, cleaning, filling mags, all of that. Life just gets a whole bunch easier when you're using a suppressed PCC. In the comments section below, please tell me which PCC you like to suppress the most. As always, stay safe and keep training. We'll see you on the next one.